Hey, Coach, first, do you have anything else on Nick Young at this point? Obviously, he left the game with the injury late.
No, it wasn't his ankle. It's another part of the ankle. I don't know what exactly.
Perineal tendon strain is what they said. Yeah, whatever that is.
So I guess we'll just see how he feels when we get back.
I guess if anything comes at a good time heading into the break. But for this specific game, what kind of turned in that third quarter when Portland turned it up?
They just made shots we didn't. You know, they got a little bit of everything that they wanted. They got much more aggressive, on offensive end, defensively as well. And that's what normally happens. A team has been able to just turn it up a notch, and we haven't been able to match that intensity. And that's when they kind of get away from us. And that's exactly what they did in the third quarter.
What's the benefit of you guys having this time to just get away a little bit after what's been a tough couple of weeks?
Well, I think the benefit is just getting away, just getting away from basketball for a little while. You can go on vacation or go wherever you're going to go and, try to just have a good time. And then hopefully you reflect a little bit, on the first 50 games, and you come back with a different sense of purpose as well, So, it's always good to get a little bit of a break, because now when you come back, hopefully you have some more things that you have to work on, obviously, that we have to continue to work on, but you also come back with a different attitude and different intensity level as well, and that's the things that we have to get to.
What do you want to see from your team after the All-Star break? You don't have something like 29, 30 games left. What must you see out of this group?
Well, the biggest thing, BT, is just continue to compete. If we can get a little bit healthier, and hopefully, Jordan to be back by then, and we'll see the status of Nick, but, we got to continue to compete, and we got to get better defensively. We got to get better offensively as far as just moving the ball and setting screens and playing together as a team. And one thing we talked about at halftime is that, so many times on the defensive end, we leave each other on an island. We got to get away from that, and hopefully this break, like I said, we can get away from it and then come back and start thinking about the things that we were talking about earlier, as far as just being a much better defensive team, not individual, as a team. And that's the part that we have to get to.
Yes, how serious this injury might be from Gary?
I didn't. We didn't even talk about it. He just came in and told me exactly what it was, which is what Mike said, which I can't repeat because I have no idea what that was. But, he didn't seem to be real overly concerned about it either.
But will this force him to have to stay put as opposed to any plans he may have had for
I don't know. I guess I'm sure they're probably talking about that as well. I don't know if he's going to need treatment the next 3 or 4 days or not, or you just let him go and hopefully it just starts to heal up and you come back on Wednesday and, get treatment as well for the next 2 days before we start back.
Byron, how realistic is it that guys will scatter for the week and then come back with a renewed focus on defense? Do you think they'll be thinking about that, or you just think clearing your mind can do that?
Well, I think you have to clear your mind a little bit. Then, as an individual, I hope as a professional basketball player that you come back thinking that you got to do some things better. Just being a professional, you want to get better as a basketball player. So I would hope that they would come back thinking that, in the first place. But, if not, they'll get a friendly reminder on Wednesday and Thursday.
I want to talk about Nick, but just your thoughts on what Byron had to say, just in terms of the team getting away from the game and the things they need to improve on.
You know what, Byron was the team comic, and I can see that a little bit in him right there. Again, obviously he takes his job very serious, but you have to have some sense of humor about it too. And again, for the players to get away, I think that's going to be important, okay? You can't get away from the game, but you can get away from what's happening around the game, and I think that's very important. So when they do come back, that they're in the right state of mind.
Now, Antoine, Nick hurts his ankle, his foot.